Hi class, hope everyone's doing well. I'm fine. It's been a long day of getting ready stuff for the new house and buying a lot of stuff too. So yeah, so this is Composer Report 7 and I'm gonna be talking about Michael Nyman, and I'll be especially talking about his piece, The Heart Asks Pleasure First. So, Michael Nyman was born March 23rd, 1944, in Stratford, United Kingdom. He studied composition with Alan Bush at the RAM in 1964 and musicology with Thurston Dart at King's College. In 1965 to 1966, he spent time collecting folk music in Romania. He was silent for a decade, where he worked as an editor, librettist, and performer, and as a music critic for the Spectator, the Listener, and the New Statesman. In the Spectator in 1968, that was where he first applied the description minimal to music. His claim has been disputed, that he was the first to use the minimal description to music. Nyman's earliest work, so mid-70s, shows the influence of John Cage's aesthetics and the techniques of experimental and minimalist music, both charted in his book, Experimental Music. I was surprised about this fact, that he was influenced by John Cage, because we've been listening to his music this week, and it for me it sounds totally different. Maybe I've been listening to like newer stuff because I couldn't find the resemblance. So he taught music at Trent Polytechnic, Nottingham University, and Goldsmith College. Nyman's use of quotation is often viewed as his music's most controversial aspect, as he has been subject of a number of studies. His approach to pre-existing material suggests parallels with the early work of Gavin Bryars and Christopher Hobbs. The techniques of layering, stratifying, reordering, and superimposing that Nyman uses transforms the material to closely resemble those of film and popular music. During the 1990s, Nyman's style changed to a more intimate expressivity, characterized by the resonant textures and melodic writing. Since 2005, Nyman has composed very little film music, focusing on musical projects such as filmmaking and photography, or a large-scale cycle of symphony. He has a more intuitive approach to music, so he opens up his ears, which I believe is something like John Cage said in his interview. So he has a more intuitive approach. So the song I'm gonna be talking about, or his piece, called The Heart Asks Pleasure First. Oh, first I wanted to say, I went through some of the composers we could go into for this week, and I felt like most of them had very similar styles of music. I had 3 songs that I wanted to talk about before this one. And when I was listening to them to finally choose which one I want to talk about, I felt like they really resembled each other. And I was asking my sister, hey, which one do you like more? She's like, they sound pretty similar, so whichever one you choose. Which I thought it was funny because it hasn't happened to me for the past composer reports. Okay, well, the music I'm gonna be talking about, the video specifically is performed by Valentina Lisitsa. The timbre of this piece is somewhat dark and mellow, very calm. There's not a lot of changes throughout the song, and it's just a piano, so it sounds very, very calm. The tempo varies throughout the song from fast to slow. So what I mean by that is that just it's not too fast, like just some parts are faster than the others, but it's pretty much constant. The emotion is disjunct and the harmony has tonality. Chords are consonants. The texture is a monophony. Like as I said, there's only one voice, which is the piano. And the form of this piece has variation. Alrighty, guys. Hope everyone has a great weekend and the start of the week. And I'll see you guys on the next composer report. Bye.